Good morning. What up, Trev? Matt? Coper? Good morning. Let me check the audio here. All right. Got to sneeze. Woo! Did you guys see that move yesterday evening? You guys see that? The Tom Sabo guarantee smash down there at 246. Right here. Right at the final minute of the day. 246 smashed. I did take a 90-point eval trade off of initial balance low here on this failed breakdown retest of the 21. So I got short at 336 area and I took it off at 246 going into the end of the day. Thanks, Trev. So easy call out there. Easy trade. Again, the Sabo guarantee, or he was going to have to wash Yoma's back. Saved those guys right there, at least from what we say. Maybe not. He might still watch his back. I'm not sure. Yeah, design only goes up. Yeah, we ran that hourly sell side, which we kind of figured would happen. And the entry that we took up here off the 447 level on our Bulenox funded account, it never came back to it. So we said that the hourly should be taken probably. Obviously, in hindsight, it worked, but like you have no idea in real time if that's going to really work. But, you know, we only really broke structure here, and then we just kind of rejected the VWAP. Other than that, it was just lower highs all the way into the end of the day. We don't cope. It's going to be very tough. I mean, this range is so huge overnight now. I think we're at 300-ish points. 300 plus. It was like, if we just measure from the Asia high, I mean, we're 385 points. I mean, it's going to be very tough. There's no sell side targets, really. Maybe you could target equal lows. And, you know, if we do inverse above maybe 740, if we close above 740 on the hourly, then we're probably going to the nines. But we're already up 400 points. So it's like, is there anything going to be A plus today? No, not really. I think this is a good rejection area. There's an untested hourly wick there at the 660s. So we'll see. So, good morning, Donovan. Glaucio Bon Dia. There's a lot of meat on the bone. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's going to be one of those pull back into the EMA and get long kind of days. I did take one trade on my Bulenox account. I mean, I literally just jumped on as soon as I got on, and I was like, oh, we didn't hit the 60s yet. And I know that this is going to work. I took a little heat on it, but I know that's going to work almost every time. It's just too dummy bullish, right? Stupid bullish. So just jumped in, got my 10 points on that account. There's no way that 67 wasn't hitting there on that way up. Smart Money does it again. So smart, cowards. Good morning, Trader Monk. Perfect bull flag. Yeah, it was, but I was in before the bull flag. I was just like, let me just get in. Let me just get in. You did the same thing, Nate? Yeah, it was clear it was going to hit, right? We're in the macro. It just was clear. If we go to the hourly here, I mean, it tells the story. You know, we had this marked out yesterday. This wick here, actually, where was it at? 246 right here. So that wick there we thought would be the draw. We actually ran the 186 as well. Didn't quite make it all the way down to the imbalance. This actually looks a little funny. I wonder if this is, let me see if I refresh this. This looks a little weird. And then, so if you look to the left here, we have this untested wick here on the hourly. So maybe a little resistance there. But if we can close above, if we can kind of close above 730 on the hourly, then we should at least go to 806 today. But again, nothing is going to be A+. It's just not possible for it to be A+. So, but nice setup down here. I mean, tapped into the hourly, should have been looking for longs out of that. So if you traded the overnight, There was a really good setup in London here. You could even if you just got on after 3, because this is before 3. But even if you got on after 3, this would have been an okay setup here. Actually, not that clear. That one's not. But any of these would have been fine. Just, higher, low, higher, low, higher, low, higher, low. Just kept going. Little consolidation early in the morning, and then another little pullback. Opportunity at 7. And just to the moon. To the moon she goes. To the moon she goes. So we didn't take a trade yesterday on our funded, the 20. May not do it again today. Good morning, Anna. Nate did the same thing. Let's go. Thumper, you're long. 2 targets hit. Now trailing last contract. Let's go. Nice job. I don't really feel that well today, guys. I'm sleepy. Let's call it what it is. I'm sleepy. You went in early, getting kid poker to the extreme. You're short? Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can see we're just riding the 9 all the way up. Just riding that 9 all the way up. Not really had a 20 touch yet. 21 touch. On this whole ride up, we haven't really pulled back to the 20 at all. I mean, that shows you how crazy bullish this move is. And, I mean, you got good distance between the 20 and the 9. Actually, quite a bit of distance. 20 points. So a failed breakdown of the 20 could be interesting, maybe for an eval play. We'll see here. Coper, what you're going to have to do is go to past evaluation, past qualification. Let me go to mine and show you. On your login screen, it says past qualification request. And then you click on that. So if you go here, you just go right there. Past qualification request. Click on that and then submit the information for the account. It'll take it about 24 hours for them to kind of get it activated. So, good morning, Prakash. What up, Clarity? Too much pre-market. Yeah, I'm not going to take this on this account. We do have, I might take private trader account set up over here. Let me make sure I'm on the right one, though. Yep, that one. Okay. We could probably, I mean, there's the pullback to the 9. I mean, that's what's been happening all morning. I think the safer place pull back into the 20. We'll see. Suddenly at 9:30 comes the battle between the buyers and the sellers. Yeah, we'll see. Max, you're pissed. Uncertainty regarding my job situation is nagging my psyche. I am still in the process of finding and starting a new job. That sucks. Kevin, I'm using Quantower for all my trades. So, Nate thinks maybe a drop of 25%. It could be. We'll see. What up, Lavi? Yeah, they don't send out emails, Coper. It's all very analogish. So, yeah, surgery on a broken wrist yesterday. Nerve blocker wearing off. Can already feel the pain. Uh-oh. Hopefully that heals well for you. Yeah, we're doing good, MK. We're going to look for some trades today, but we didn't take a trade yesterday on our 20 apexes. We may not take one today. No trade sometimes is a trade, right? All right, let's see if we got any news. I don't think we do. I looked earlier. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing this morning. You have some oil news, basically it. So no news Friday. Moving towards the 4-hour volume imbalance. Perfect, Max. Perfect. We appreciate you. It's like honey for your soul. We appreciate you. I might try, if we test that 661, I may try a little quick short off that, but not on a funded account. So, how do you identify a retracement with a close below a wick compared to a displacement? How do you identify a retracement? Well, I don't really consider it displacement. I'm not quite sure. I mean, really, you're just looking at the reaction. So, like, let's just use this wick, for example. Like, I mean, I'm assuming you're like, if we kind of pulled back and then we ran that wick, but then we bounced. I don't know. I don't consider that. I mean, I guess it depends on what time frame you're looking at, right? I mean, if it's a higher time frame wick and we shift structure there, I don't really know if I understand what you're asking. I have no idea, Zach. Let's go, the Gamer 4. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Pine Tree, what up? I mean, you're talking about displacement. So displacement to me means like the wick's not even there, right? That would be like, the wick's not even there. We just push right through it kind of deal. But I take all this retracement as bullish displacement. I need to find a way to find the difference between both. Oh, I got you. Third week of the month, option stuff. What up, Andy? All right, well, let's see what Mancini has to say. Basically, I'm sure he's going to say keep riding runners. There's the 21 touch. 21 touch here. We could. Where's that? Where'd my take profit trader go? It's right there. We could try a little 21 touch here. A little late into it there, but I'm not going to, I don't know. I'll take it. I'll go break even quickly here, I guess. Very, very tight stop here. Eval only. Let's put it down here at like 90. I'm in late on that move. I should have taken that right at the end, right at the 21. I didn't. Had to find the chart and then get in it. Yeah, I guess we could put this down here. I don't want to 8, 6, 14, 16, 15. Something like that. We'll try that. I mean, it's fine if it's a loser. Might get 22K with Trump's takeover. We'll see. Thumper just went short as I go long. Thumper, what are you doing? Good luck, sir. All right, if this doesn't go now, I'm going to get out. I'm going to move my stop up to the body of that candle there. What in the world? I'm on a micro, guys. I just noticed that. I'm on a micro. I'm supposed to be on a mini here. I'm on a micro, about to have a 20-point winner if we hit. All right, Mancini says, after hitting CPI target 6,004, I began warning 5984 would be the new magnet. Plan today, hold runners. 80 to 83 support, keeps 04 to 16 alive. 33 above there. We're above 16 now, between 16 and 33. If 80 fails, we dip to 66. I can hold it indefinitely. Yeah, that's probably a good point. I could just put it up here and just, right? See if it goes. I mean, it probably doesn't, but why not? The chances of it just going and not coming back to my entry is pretty small, but thought I was messing around on a micro, realized it was a mini. Oh man, that sucks. Not me, Michael. I took $200. We're in on a micro right now. I didn't mean to be, but that's okay. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, who knows? Could push up here at open. We'll see what happens. We'll watch it. We had a level sweep just going with your gut. Now long thumper. Yeah. I I like the 21 bounce there. I mean, we talked about the 21 bounce. We talked about the 21 bounce. I got in late there on the 21 bounce, but that's okay. This would be a 30-point winner with a mini. Look at this thing go. With just a mic on an eval. Screaming Eagle Hulk bonus super starship candle. When I was new to Quan Tower, I messed with the copier instead of going mini micro. Yeah. Holy cow, this thing is so crazy bullish. All right, ES is at the 33 here. We could get some sort of retracement. We're up $125 on a micro. On one mic. Got some latency going. So again, ES hit the 33 there. Let's see what happens at that area. I'm going to move it up to 5 points there. Just cover the commissions. Nah, Treff, we just let it run. I mean, we got 46 seconds until open. We just let her go. I mean, it's just a mic. So. Whoop, 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 whoop. Pulling back. I don't even know what I should target. I just put it up there at the pivot at the 700s. Oh, there's the untested wick too. Look at that reaction off the wick there. We did hit 20 points on it. So 731 is the next up. So let's go 731. All right, here's open. Death to me. All right, we're out. It's fine. That's okay. We're all right with that. You're short with 2 mics? Let's go. I don't know what's next up for Mancini above 33, though. Let me see. Morning, DA33. What a squeeze. 042066. Yep, there we go. What a Predator, how you doing? How you doing? So the rejection off that untested wick there, pretty hefty. I mean, you did take some drawdown, but yeah, I think it's going to be choppy, Jamie, but we'll see. Pull back to the 50 EMA there, bouncing. 80 area. Yes, pull back to the 21s. Let's see. Let's go, MK. Nice job. Yeah, I could have had a much better entry there. I mean, I got in up here at like 602 or something. And like, obviously the entry was down here at 592. Man, are we just so dummy bullish today that we're going to just take the first inverse with like minimal pullback? Your long room? Let's go. Good luck. I do think it's a good area to push. Well, we did make $8 on that take profit trader. 550 is what you thought. I mean, we could pull all the way back into the VWAP. We do have some equal lows down here in the 300s. I mean, let's be honest. Any pullback's a good pullback, right? You kind of need it. You kind of need it at this point. What up, Yoma? You regret what you said already? Yoma, did you see you saw it, didn't you? Your back is safe from Tom Sabo washing it. Yeah, Topstep's good. They're fine. I may start trading with Topstep once I get these other take profit trader accounts passed, but right now I'm not adding anything else other than the take profit traders. Not that again. 21.419 your first TP. Let's go. What would that be? Like a VWAP? That'd be below the VWAP too. We are just going straight down. Mancini did say any more today is bonus, so he did say that. 4,100 keeps tapping previous day high here. Yeah, that is true. That's where I actually longed at earlier. On that little pullback. UDC 8 at 673. Nice. I did think that we would get a reaction off this hourly wick. That's why I marked it out. I mean, obviously we wicked above, not any real displacement, 20 points above, and then the rip lower. I mean, there was a 1 minute short inverse here, but right at open, no. Technically it was invalid. Looks like it did hit the break even before. What up, Francis? Good morning. I mean, you could maybe, I don't know. You could stab cheap long here above 70. Stop at the 53s. I think above 70 would be an okay stab long. I'm not going to take it. So above 70, you think it pushes into the 85 at least. 15 points. Let's see here. So that's about 6 points in profit there. Let's see if it continues. You want to see it hold above 70 now, really. Back to the 77.50, I'd move my stop into break even. You want to really see it move above that level. So back above here. All right, so I go break even now. Target maybe that 90. Target the 9 EMA there. So a little touch of the 9. I mean, 17 points. Not bad. Your long room, let's go. Dipping your toes in the copy trading. Let's go. Good luck. 680 might be hard to get through. Yeah. And you don't want to target any higher than the 9 because you don't know what's going to happen at the 9. That's why I just target the 9 on something like that, on that kind of play. Yeah, 6 minutes in. I mean, so far it's not, it's 100 points. Deceivingly 100 points. Doesn't look like 100 points, but it is. We're just going to try to be patient. I mean, there's no need to be crazy aggressive today. That was a ballsy trade, yeah. That's why I didn't take it. That's why I just read it. I didn't take it. Looking for a pullback to 530, then 480. I mean, it's possible. For sure. It's hard to short, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't have huge confidence in the shorts. after a 400-point move up, but doesn't mean it can't work. I do think if we close below 550 here, you get a little bit of an elevator down into the whole number. Let's see. That feels that way, right? If we can kind of close below 550 here, let's see if we get a little push lower quickly. A little tiny elevator. Let's see. Maybe not even to the 500s, maybe 510s. Dun, 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 dun. What goes up must come down? Well, typically. Stop loss got slipped. 530 and 480 open gap. I mean, if we get back to the VWAP, I think we do go down to maybe into the threes. We'll see. We got equal lows down there. Well, equal lows down at 272 as well. So if we kind of get below VWAP there, you could probably see those levels. But we'll see. See kind of what happens at the 16 area right there on the ES. Whether it holds up there, whether it wants to keep going. Nothing for me to do yet. Just waiting patiently. Close below 550 there. Now we're getting that little mini elevator that we're talking about. Maybe into the 510s. Maybe small bounce in this area. Let's see. Broke major downtrend on hourly, now sitting on the trend line. Yeah. I mean, it's it's a tough spot. Yeah, market MLK day, yeah. I'll probably stream that morning anyway. Just for a little bit, just on eval. So there's a little bounce that we were talking about. We were kind of expecting. I do think VWAP is in play here. $490s, yeah, somewhere down in that area. It's going to be a little bit. I don't think it's going to be tough, but you know, you're going to see some consolidation here, I think. Let's just kind of see. Just kind of straight down and open. Which is not shocking, right? 400-point move up. You think we retrace some. Maybe down into like the 470s. Yeah, about the VWAP 480s. Somewhere in there. We'll see. Good morning, Trading Mints. You know what else is on the January the 20th Captain Price? The College Football National Championship game. Anybody going? Ohio State, Notre Dame, anybody going? Anybody in the chat going? All right, all right, all right. Oh, goodness. Are we going to, in fact, hold here? Rooting for Notre Dame. They haven't won since the 80s. I don't remember the last time Notre Dame won, but they were in the game, I think, in 16 against Alabama. I think they got their heads kicked in. And then I think 2020, Ohio State, Alabama, they got their heads kicked in. So, yeah, that's both the last time they were in the national title game, if my memory serves me correctly. I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe that's why the tickets are so expensive, because it's been a while since they've been kind of in that game. You were sold out. Well, he did that early on when he reclassified and went to Ohio State a year early. You already saw Notre Dame at Mercedes-Benz this year as they beat Georgia Tech without our #1 QB. Oh. Uh, they played at the Benz that game, Georgie and Jeans. I didn't even know that. Why are the Fighting Irish running around the field anyway? I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea, Max. I have no idea. I'm probably going to be going to the game. That's why I was asking if anybody was going. You know. We'll probably be going. But we'll see. I really want the prices to come down a little bit. I checked them last night. I think they were like, for the nosebleeds, like $13.50 a ticket. Crazy. Room you're long here? I mean, like, I still think we go down in the room. In my opinion, we still could bounce back up and rebalance this 620 area, but that is 100 points away, though. Doesn't seem like it, but it is. I'm just waiting patiently here. Not trying to do anything crazy. I'm expecting bad price action today, so there may be no funded trades. Again, we did take one funded trade already this morning on our Bulenox. We're up $200 on that one. That one there. All right, 9:45 coming up here in just a few seconds, 45 seconds. Let's see what happens, see if we close here. We'll expect to see a little run lower here if we do. Just yell potatoes at the Notre Dame players. I don't know what that means. Potatoes. Is it because, no. I was like, is it because they're from Idaho? No, they're not. ES bouncing off the VWAP there at the 6,012. 500 round number because they're Irish players. Oh, okay, I got you. Nice job, DA. Nice job. There's the 9-touch. I don't like it yet because the 21 and the 50 are still close to each other. I want to see these fanned out more if we were looking to take this to the downside. Yeah, for me, I think we got to get below the VWAP there. It's tough for me to short. I don't know, man. I'm just waiting for a spot. Room is getting paid. All right, let's go. Nice job, Room. Good call. Failed breakdown of the 6,016 area there, bouncing off the VWAP at 6,012 there on the ES. Looking pretty good right now, up about 8 points off that level. Boop, 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 boop. We're just waiting. There's nothing clean here. What we would have to kind of wait for, we actually did hit equilibrium here of the range. I mean, because this pullback was like 200 points. It doesn't look like it, but it was. So I think we hit equilibrium of the range. So what we might look for is like some sort of retracement into this area here. A little higher low, and then maybe it offers us something in there. So that's kind of the thought process. But we'll see. I would kind of expect this gap to hold. Kind of think this will hold. We didn't really get the push up that I wanted there. Not enough for me to, for this to, I mean, I don't really want to just blindly long here. Adding to the long, let's go. Do we like this enough to take? I don't know. This is a tricky spot. I do like that the 21 is crossed over the 50. We did close below in the 5-minute. We did inverse the 5-minute as well, down. So you don't have a clear break-even spot. It's the only thing. Not a lot of momentum here either. Might take it on the Bulenox. It may be good enough to take on the Bulenox, but it's not good enough to take on the 20 accounts. You're going to be impressed with 440. Let's go. I hope it does for you. So if we get momentum through here, I'll probably take this on my Buley. Problem is, ES is just approaching the high. It's just moving higher here. So either Nasdaq's going to elevate her here, or it's going to rip to the moon. ES is going to pull it up. Let's kind of see what happens. Bob, this would be a short setup if we got to close below. Good morning, music. Up 4K, you logged off. Probably good decision, Trader Oracle. This is a little bit of a tough spot. It looks like it's going to pull us up to the moon, but I don't know. It's a tricky spot. We are holding the midsection of that gap, so that is bullish looking. Again, the ES, and we did hit equilibrium. Hey, Trader Oracle gifted 5 memberships. You the man, Darren J, Cove Purr, Jamie, Donovan, and Big D Johnson. Welcome to the Methodical crew. Thank you for your memberships. Thank Trader Oracle there in the chat. He's the man. He the man. Consolidation here. My lean is up. We did just hit the macro. My lean is actually up here, but it's 50-50. Definitely feels like 50-50. There's not a lot of momentum through this gap here. It is kind of holding. You could long here. The only thing is, like, even if you had your stop there, that's still in an area. It's too close. It could get swept. So, if we get momentum through this gap, I don't know. I still don't want to take it. This will be a huge range today. Yeah, probably. I'm ready for the weekend, Rob. Yeah, I didn't even want to trade today, to be honest with you guys. After logging on and seeing that overnight move, I was like, I didn't love it. I don't know. I kind of want to stab long here. I really do. But I think we could just push up back into the 45 area and then sell back down. I don't know. ES is full long mode. Yeah, I don't know, Trader Oracle. That's the thing. We don't know, right? I mean, my instinct says long, but again, we kind of, it's either long down here and put your stop below the wick, which is the smartest thing to do, or wait for us to get above the 21 there, and then it's probably going to pop now. Kind of, boy, I almost hit buy on this chart too, which is not the one I should be hitting buy on. I don't know. So my instinct was right there, but I didn't press the button. Again, you could kind of see there the ES was just looking way more bullish than the Nasdaq. We did tap equilibrium. There's no setup here unless you're just going to long this gap. I can't just long this gap. It's 20 points first of all. And you could take the long on the kind of sweep right here, and that's kind of what I was thinking. As we swept this, I'm thinking we long. It's a pretty cheap long because you actually could just have your stop right there, 6 points. You don't have to have it all the way down here. You could just go 6 points. But the chances of that getting swept again are probably decent. So that was just kind of my thought. And I was like, I don't know. Volume imbalance fill at 510. Do we have one at 510? I don't see it on this chart. Oh, is it over there? Yep. Oh, I see it now. No, wait. I still don't see it. Where's it at? Is that on the 2000 tick chart? I don't see one. Now, this momentum back down looks pretty good. This actually looks okay. We actually did run some liquidity here. All right, we might take this one. Trying to decide whether I want to take that on the fundeds or not. Man, I kind of like this. I kind of like this. I don't love my stop, though. I'm only have a 10-point stop. I'm going to take it on Bulenox only. Bulenox if we close below. We didn't close below there. Yeah, we did not close below. So I needed it to close below on that candle, really. Let's see. These are kind of feathered out a little more now. Still not quite as far as I'd like. I mean, a retest of 41 there? Do we like that? I don't think so. What up, Steam? Might have another bounce of 500. Yeah, we did kind of bounce right there at the 509s. I mean, like, a retest of the 40 looks interesting, that 42 area. You could just kind of have your stop at the body, 50.75. I don't think there's quite enough room here between the 21. Yeah, it's not quite enough room between them yet. We still are kind of early in the day, too, to be taking an EMA play. I do think it probably works. Let's see. So let's see what a short off 42 would have done with a stop at 50. So you're thinking a short off 42, take profit at 32. Stop at 50. Let's see. Not really getting the reaction yet that you would think from the EMA. Yeah, I'd probably go stop to break even at 37. That'll be up 5 points. So there's a stop to break even. So would have stopped us break even had I taken it. You're long at 510, still playing nicely. Let's go. Yeah, I was thinking long too, but I don't know. I couldn't pull the trigger. I couldn't pull the trigger. Yeah, CC, chop right now. It is choppy. I mean, I do think longs make more sense than shorts, but shorts could pay as well. I mean, the market definitely knows this gap is here, right? This small 1 minute gap. It knows it's there. We're still in the macro here. So, whew. Oh yeah, that 1 hour candle's huge. Nothing wrong with that, Treff. We're already creating an idiot box here very early on. It's not a good sign when you start creating an idiot box 8 minutes into open. 8 minutes into the open, you're creating an idiot box. Yeah, Oracle. Top of the hour coming up too could bring a little volatility. I mean, ES looks so much stronger than Nasdaq right now. This is a nice momentum candle, but it's probably going to hit the low before it closes. And here's the thing. The chop box of blown accounts, long, short, yeah. Here's the thing. Even if this triggers, like, we're trading the bottom of an idiot box, right? You're trading it. You're going to be shorting the bottom of an idiot box. Do you really want to be doing this? So I'm not taking this now. It might work, and that's fine. So there's your break even. Yeah, it gave you quick 20 points, instant 20 points. In hindsight. So I probably would like this better. I don't know though, we'll see, but if we can get this 1 minute kind of there. I don't know if it's going to stay open or not. 10 seconds left on this candle, or 12 seconds. I mean, you could close it up some. Right now it's 19 points. So we do have an SMT here with the ES. ES did not take the low. Nasdaq did. So I might take this long. It's got a clear break even. Come on. All right, here we go. Oh, that was a dirty close. I still think it probably goes, but that's a dirty close. I like that momentum back up there, but it just did not close. You're along 98, took 10 points. Let's go. 10 points is good, though. This is going to be unfortunate here. Here's the close above. And I'm going to need a retrace. Let's see if it pulls back here. I'm going to wait and look for the reaction. Still wouldn't have got tagged in, and then there's the break even. So I would not have gotten tagged in on that pullback anyway. Because my stop's so tight, I'm trying to, like, you know, be very patient with what I'm taking there. Yeah, it would have been a break-even trade anyway, or up 16 points there. I think I'm going to stab long on the Bulenox here and just take 10 points, and stop's going to be at the previous low. So, oh, I couldn't even get it pulled over in time to show you guys. So I long there, stop at the previous low for 10 points on the Bulenox funded. I like the retest of that level. I don't like it enough to I don't trust those retests after hitting the break even enough to take it on these 20 accounts, but I think it's fine to do on the other ones. You're going to take some off at 40, 44. All right, so we got that one out of the way too. Another, oh man, I took it on the, oops. I took it on the same account. I didn't mean to do that. I did not, I guess I didn't switch accounts. My bad. I took that on the exact same account. Oops. Dollar very bearish. If the dollar's bearish, then we can go up. We'll see. I don't know. This probably would have worked. I mean, my instinct was to take that right there. We would have got our 20. I don't know. I don't feel like today's price action is something that you should be using instinct with, right? You should be a little bit more passive. So, a little more passive. You're short right now, Max? I don't know. I think this consolidation area, I'm looking for a little breakout. At least the 570s above here. I mean, we got to rebalance that gap probably up at the 620s at some point. Room's long. I like the long. I think you go break even above this wick here. And then anything above 566, I mean, we could run into the 620 really quick in the next 5 minutes. I have no idea, Tom. I don't try to think about why we do something. I just know that's what happened. So above this wick here, let's see some expansion. So if we can kind of get above this wick here, I want to see a little bit of a bigger candle. It may not happen because ES is back to that key level of 33, but this is the second test of that level. So I think it could happen. Price stopped at the weekly open. Oh, nice. Top of the range on SPY. We are. But I think we can pop that 6033 level. Start heading towards the 4.2. So I want to see a little expansion above this wick. Just a little more. Come on, get us up into the 80s. Get that 90 drama going. I think that I don't think it's unreasonable for this to happen, you know, and maybe we have an SMT here with the ES at that point. So you're approaching the 90 drama. You guys ever notice once we hit 90? I mean, a lot of the times you kind of hit 90 and then it's like, then goes. A little 90 drama. Relonged at support. Let's go, Oracle. Nice job. I mean, I'm calling some plays out. I just ain't taking them. Trying to be a little bit patient. Don't want to. It's kind of the same way I was yesterday. Maybe it cost me yesterday. Maybe I should have made more money, but at the same time, it is what it is. Do we have? No. I thought those might have been equal lows, but they're not. Like I said, a retest of this up here, rebalancing of the 610 area, this gap up here, makes a lot of sense. So I'd expect price to rebalance this gap. Probably, like I said, in the next 4 or 5 minutes. We'll see. I don't know. But at the end of the day, this is not great price action. You know, we've got what? 1, 2, 3 fair value gaps, 4 fair value gaps in the first, I don't know, 40 minutes of the day. There's been 4 fair value gaps created. It's not a good sign for good price action. But again, ES is at the highs there. I was thinking we get a little SMT here where the ES runs the high, Nasdaq pushes into the 610. And then maybe we'll get a short setup out of that. But so far I'm not seeing it. It's not happening. Let's kind of see what happens here. EMA is all flatline. $20 seconds on the close of this candle. How far down is this? 20 points. Just trying to think about. I actually don't hate this. I'm going to take it on the Bulenox here. That's not the, okay, so I don't even know where the stop needs to be, back above 61. So back below that wick now is where we'll go break even. Went 9 points in profit there. There's a stop to break even. Just targeting the 20 down there, trying to get a 20-point winner. We'll see here. Break even. All right, is what it is. Kind of annoying there. So close to my take profit. Up 17 points, and then it doesn't go. That's like what I've been doing the last couple of days. Is like, or the last probably 2 weeks, I would take that off at 10, 12 points. Once it goes 10, 12 points, I guess I should have locked in 10 there once it went 15. I don't know. Do I think the algorithm is written by extraterrestrials? Yeah, probably. Fish lips 441. I don't know. I mean, that's one of those trades. I don't know. I don't hate it, but I probably should have moved that stop to, or should have moved it into profit there once we hit 15 points. That was my idea yesterday that I was thinking out loud about. It's like, Once we get to 15 points, move it to plus 10. So, yeah, that's crazy, Yoma. My entry there was a little bit, I got a little bit late. I mean, I had like 6 points lower than I should have been. I don't know. Did you take anything, Yoma? I should have probably locked something in there. You must have got in on the retrace. Yeah, looks like it. You took the short? Yeah, me too. Oh, you took... I did too, but only on one. Max took some pills today. I'm trying to be more careful on these 20 accounts. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. I'm trying to be a little more careful on these accounts than I have been being. Especially when price actions like this. I don't mind being aggressive on the Bulenox accounts a little more. But I think that I got to pull it back. I got in at 41. Nice entry. That's a good entry. That might be right where I got in at. I can't remember. Oh, I got in at 40.25. And it was up 17 points. 17 points, 16.5. No way you can do that. Slider rule, what? Choppy until it looks like a bear flag. Yeah, I'm waiting. No trading mints. I'm still trading my fundeds. When you saw me slide this over, I mean, that's funded. This is a funded trade. Just a single funded account. And then the other account, I've already taken 2 entries on. Really quick winners. One here for $200. And then one here for $200 pre-market. So you can see the P&L down here in the bottom right. Your grandma always told me, carefulness is the mother of all mothers. Never understood what she meant. Yeah, the thing about this is, like yesterday, I probably could have found some spots to take some trades. And we might find a spot today, but I'm trying to pull it over whenever I do take a trade because, you know, I don't want you guys to think I'm just trading behind closed doors here and keeping you guys outside. I'm not. It's just, you know, this does look kind of, this kind of looks you-ish, right? Someone mentioned the cup and handle thing. Oh, you eventually passed the 4th Topstep eval? Let's go. I want to get 5 take profit traders. So right now I'm working on my second one. Once I get 5, I will start working on 5 from Topstep, even though, you know, even though they didn't invite me to be on Topstep TV and they don't have me as an affiliate. Oh, I'm injured. Oh, they wouldn't let me on there. Rude. Rude. This price action sucks, guys. This is just so choppy. This price action sucks. I need a casting couch video. Wait a second. What kind of casting couch video, Pine Tree? They gave you a free combine? Let's go, Room Beats. Nice. This is bad. Yeah, Coper, this is so tough to trade. So tough to trade. POV. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I still think this is what we need. You know, pair it with, you know, an SMT with the ES or something. I mean, it's one of those things where until something like that happens, look for a short, maybe. Although I don't think there's really any good short targets. Or do we have equal lows anywhere? I don't really see any. But I think the best setup, the best idea is going to be this, because it will push us back up into premium of the entire range. And then maybe we could take some sort of short from there. I think that's going to be the highest probability play. But I don't know. Oh, nice job trading mints. Oh, help me step. You're stuck. Yeah. We have kids watching Yoma. Exactly. Yoma's the kid. Good old Yoma. Yeah, it is DA. It's chopping right there. Yoma. You got an email from Topstep last night. They're watching me to move live. Oh, interesting. We're above the 200 now, Coper. Yeah, we got to get these EMAs to spread out some too. Kind of turning bullish here. Like I said, this I think a push into the 620s makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I agree. Hit daily loss limit on my funded futures. Yeah, clarity. It's like it's a very tough area to trade. Very tough. And I kind of knew that going into the day. I mean, at least I made some headway on the Bulenox so far. I mean, we're at $400. We got above 52K there. Need 1,600 more on that one for payout. Seems like a long way, but we've made 2,000 in 3 days, so. Close eye and long? No. Yeah, MK. Like yesterday, we had a banger short for 90 points. There was a good trade yesterday morning, though, MK. I don't know what time it triggered. We took it right here. This was the trade. I called this out in real time. We had this LRLR here. I said we want to see this ran before we take the short. We got it run. We did not displace above this high. We had an SMT. Nice momentum through this fair value gap. Inner short. I took it on the retest. And look at that play. I mean, never came back to it. So that was a good play yesterday. That's the best play of the day, in my opinion. And then yesterday afternoon, you had that 336 retest, which was the initial balance low that lined up with a retest of the 21. And took that from 336 down to 246. So, a couple of good opportunities, but you had to be patient. And the thing is, like, sometimes those opportunities get muddied, and like when you're sitting here in bad price action, then when a good opportunity comes along, you almost are like, you don't know whether you want to take it or not, right? So, well, we got DA33, need the resolution previous day by 1045. Boo, 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 boo. So right now, I mean, you could start taking a range play. You could. I might take an EMA trade. We'll see. I don't know. Still holding your short, Max? Good luck, sir. I just think for anything to be good, we got to displace out of this area. Whether it's down. I mean, I would have preferred the move up, but you get what you get. Little VWAP bounce there off the 490s. Oh, I should have taken that. I just noticed that was the hole number 2. Man. Amazon breaking down Meta. Woof woof, Max. Nice job, Michael, if you took that. Well, he didn't quite sweep this wick either. I am so tempted to short this right here. Maybe a push back into this untested wick up here at the 23s. Like 24 area. Oh, you got to be kidding me. It didn't tag me in there. I mean, I'm front running it by a point. I'm going to give this a try. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to try this on this Bulenox account here. It might go without me, though. It didn't tag me in there. All right, now we're in. And I'm just looking for a base hit here, a little 10-pointer. And I'm going to move the stop to break even at 20. Oop, it hit 20. Come on, go. Down. All right, here we go. Break even. Yeah. I probably should have just trusted the trade and not moved the stop at all there. We were looking for like 14. We were looking for 14 on the push down. I bet it gets it now. There it is. Boom. If I didn't move the stop there, I would have hit the winner. I don't think it's unreasonable to move the stop there, but trading minutes $111. Let's go. 20% of the weekly range pullbacks 440 though. Yeah, we'll see. The micro didn't. So micros didn't touch the VWAP there is what you're saying? Back to the 500 level here. Do we bounce off the 80s here? I took a bounce there off the VWAP. Come on. Oh, man, it went like 8 points. It didn't give it to me. Got the stop in very tight now. Let's go. So $200 there on that account now. So both of those accounts are now like at the $2,000 range. 187. We took a couple of break-even trades. ES and the Nasdaq kind of bounced off the VWAP there together, so I thought that was a decent spot. I got in I really got in a little late there. I mean, 4.5 points off the bounce there. You trade both Mike and Minnie for Take Private Trader? Yeah, of course. 480 to 440 you're looking for? I mean, a break of this, we could really push down into the threes. I mean, too far away from it now, but we'll see what happens. Just kind of taking a couple of, I feel, trades on those Bulenox fundeds. Not trying to be super aggressive with it, but, you know, still take what I can. This is probably going to be the second day in a row with no trades on the 20 fundeds. So, the hourly does not look bearish. I mean, to me, let's take another look at it. I mean, at least before market open. Yeah, I mean, to me, nothing looks bearish about this. The only thing I would say is we did get a pretty hard rejection off that 660, but this is kind of what you should watch. You know, kind of watch that level on the hourly. If we close below there, which is equal lows down at 328, but yeah, this looks pretty bullish to me. And especially if we close above 731, so we'll see. Well, it looks bullish to me. I don't know. Looking kind of bullish, but we do got to get kind of back above this 730 area, and we are 200 points off that. So we're kind of in the middle. We're kind of in no man's land, to be honest with you. This could easily push down to 328, or it could easily push up into 730s. So that's a 500 point or 400 point one way or the other. SMT with the ES, we do. This is chopped, though, Yoma. As long as we're in this range, I would encourage you not to take... Let's not take any inverses in this range. Take nothing. Wait. Be patient. Wait for this. Wait for this here. Or... And I mean, this may mean that you just don't get a trade, and that's okay. Or wait for that. So we're in no man's land here. It really can go either way. Now, if you want to take a range play, if you're like, all right, this is the range. You know, this is kind of our range here. I'm going to buy the top or buy the bottom and sell the top. That's probably fine. This might be the best way to play it. Or if you want to wait for these EMAs to really get spread out. Something like that. Yeah, eval play probably be okay. You thought to be bullish, but it had to close on a previous liquidity area, which was 562. I mean, we inversed the hourly already. Like when you look at the hourly, we already, well, which we did hit the target. So like we inversed, we held this area. We swept, we tapped into the hourly fair value gap down here. Or we swept this liquidity at 246, 188. I don't know. I mean, there is a big wick on this hourly candle, which is not, you know, that's not very, it's not very bullish looking, but we did tap into this hourly gap and now we're bouncing out of there. I don't know. I think if we close above 731, which is 200 points, that we see the 900s. That may not happen today. We actually probably is just going to be like a range bound day where we're just stuck. We're probably going to be stuck in this range today. I wouldn't be shocked. To be honest, I wouldn't be shocked if we're just like stuck in this range all day. I mean, there's no news. It's Friday. We had a 400 point move overnight. We're in a 200 point range now. So like, I don't know. We're probably just going to be range bound today. It's kind of what I feel like anyway. Doesn't mean you can't get plays. It just means that you're not going to get huge plays. Yeah, news was pre-market. Yeah, wasn't big news anyway. So, and like, there's no need to force anything. That's one thing you got to tell yourself. Like, just because the market's open, do we have to take a trade? And like, this is one of the things that I'm like trying to tell myself, right? Just because I'm here in front of the PC, do I need to take a trade? Because like, why would I take a trade that's not light bulb or isn't A plus setup, isn't an A plus setup? And then I take a loss unnecessarily. Because like having a $0 profit is better than having a negative $200 loss. You know, that's just my opinion. I'd much rather just not take a trade and finish the day break even on my 20 accounts. And that's, trust me, that's a change in mentality from last year, because last year I'd be taking a trade every day, especially considering Monday is a holiday. You know, I'd be like, man, that would be like 3-4 days in a row of not taking a trade. But I'm okay with that. Now, would I have taken winners today if I taken a trade? Yes, it would be break even or winner. But like, were they great trades? No. So yeah, Monday the market is only open until noon Eastern. You only took 2 trades. Yeah, Michael, that's me. I take a couple, like, you're like, oh, well, you're taking it on a funded account. Yeah, but a single funded account is different than 20 funded accounts, right? If I lose on that single account $200, it's just not the same. And it's not the same. I can afford a little bit of a loss there. So is Nutty in a short? I just pulled up his stream. Or is he in a long with his stop and profit? Okay, so he's in a long with his stop and profit. Nice. Your 10 accounts haven't been traded yet. Just one trade on 5 and another trade on 5. Let's go. That's the way to do it. I am so hungry today, guys. I said I may not find a funded trade today, and we lost like 20 viewers. He's not slinging it around. Let's get out of here. Oh. He ain't slinging it around over here. We got to go. I really am trying to get out of that gunslinger mentality. Trying to get out of it. Wow, this is a nice little push here. You trade props individually, copy trader burn me. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Michael. Yes, approaching the 33 here. Top of the range here. 1 hour for take profit trader activations. Nice. No full port trades. Exactly, Marcin. Unsubscribe. I'm out of here. Eating's overrated. You don't need to eat. I don't know. 5-minute IFVG just printed. Yeah, but top of the range as well, Michael. It's the problem. We did sweep liquidity. There is an SMT, but it's on the 1-minute chart, and we're kind of top of the range. I don't really want to be long in top of the range. And I mean, I think we retest the 620s. I mean, I really do. 610s, I mean. But, you know, I'm going to wait for, like, these EMAs to fan out, get the 21 and the 9 above the 50, and then maybe we'll look for a little pullback trade, or I'm going to wait for a tap into the 610 and kind of go from there. That's what I'll be waiting on. You had 3 wieners today? Nice. Sauerkraut and bread. All right, Robert. Appreciate you. Oh. What is he? Am I? 550. Okay, yeah. I was like, what? You're waiting for 612 to test? Yeah, I think so too, Michael. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm thinking push up into this gap. That will rebalance this gap. Well, I don't really know how it's going to get there. I have no idea how it's going to get there. ES is pretty close to the highs there, hanging out at the 30, the high at 35. So I need sleep too, though. That's the problem. I'm hungry and sleepy. Guys, I was thinking about doing something. Tell me what you think. I mentioned before that I used to do DoorDash and I used to do rideshare, like, you know, before I was making revenue doing this. I was thinking about making a video. I know there's a lot of people who do that, already make videos like that, but would you guys be interested in me? I might go out and take some DoorDash orders. I mean, obviously not for monetary gain, but what we could do is whatever we make from the DoorDash, we could do a giveaway with it. But I might make like a little vlog style video doing something different like that. Maybe doing the ride share for 2 or 3 hours, do DoorDash for 2 or 3 hours. Just a little different kind of, little different stuff. Just for fun. I don't need sleep. I need sleep, guy. So, because I mean, it's kind of fun to do that stuff. If you're not having to do it to make money, it's not, you know, it's kind of fun. So, I thought it would be something kind of a little different. This is an interesting spot here. It's busy work. Yeah, it does keep you busy. Well, you could just be sitting around too. Yeah, we might get a decent sized candle here. Again, I'm going to wait unless we get a pullback. Unless these spread out and we get a pullback, then I'll take it. So, DoorDash videos. Yeah, I don't know who Rocco is, but something like that. You want to start YouTube eventually. I'm a business owner. I want to do life insurance, financial planning, add some trading in there. Let's go, Michael. Do it. You take any money that you make from DoorDash and trade a small account. That's true too, Jamie. Could do that too. ES is at the 30 here, so 33s. So this is a key spot. Key spot. Let's I was kind of wanting to switch over to my Bulenox account because I don't think I'm going to take this on the 20 fundeds. I may take a retest on the Buley though. I don't know if it'll. Let me copy this stuff just in case. All right, let's junk these drawings. And let's do that there. Let's make sure we're on the right account. We are. All right, now I might start looking for a pullback test. So, 5 minutes busy, so let's go. Rocco's a world-class actor. I don't know who that is. Google Rocco. Yeah, I'll check him out. I'm going to look for something like this. This will be a funded account. This is a new funded account. All right, we're in. See if we can get a nice reaction. I'm going to move this below the 21, below the 50. They're not quite spread out enough yet, but I think it's okay. All right, kind of want to see it go now. Back above that high on that wick, I'm going to go ahead and drop this into break even. Needs to go. Gots to go. $5 points locked in. All right, good enough. Little 5-point bounce there. First trade on that account. Very first trade on that. We passed this one a couple of days ago, so little $100 spot there. These aren't really fanned out enough yet, but I thought this is bullish enough for it to hold. So you watch Pedro, DoorDash, Santiago. Oh yeah, I do know who that is. Use an indicator that paints 5-minute fair value gaps on my 1-minute chart. They overlay. Oh, yeah, Michael, I've seen that, and those are nice if you can kind of, what's the word? If you can get it only to print the certain time frames, then I think those are good. Can get a little murky if it's like overlaying a whole bunch of them. Yeah, I'm going to trade Monday, John G, but not funded accounts. We may do like a little, we'll do a fun stream. What up, Pon? We'll do a fun stream here. May have somebody on. We'll see. Maybe I'll have somebody on. I don't know. Oh, man. Getting the wifey to learn to trade. Got her Bulenox 50K to play around with. Let's go, Pawn. A fresh eval pass challenge would be fun. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, John. Something like that. Try to take not full port trades, though. So, you want to see me trade longer and don't mess with the drive stuff? Yeah. I mean, I don't mind trading longer, Bob, but like once price action once we get into the dog hours of the day, 11 to 1, it's just not fun to sit here. I mean, this is the price action that we get during that time. We're already getting it today, where it's almost untradeable. It's just not fun. Yeah, Jason, we're green. Yeah, this price action has been tough. We're green. 391, Jason. 110. And what is the other account at? 200, right? Or 180? 187. So nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Didn't trade the 20 funded accounts yet. Just don't think I'm going to take a trade on those. Price action is just not what I want to see. Trying to be a little pickier on those, right? Just trying to be a little pickier. But Bob, yeah, I will start trying to stay on later if I can. Or maybe at least coming back for the afternoon, Bob. Maybe come back at 1. Maybe like take like a 2-hour midday break and then come back at 1. Like when I first was streaming, I was okay with sitting here all day even if price action kind of sucked. But now it just feels like it's just not fun. It's not like to just sit there and sit and talk. I'm not somebody that can just sit here all day and not take any trades, not be, I know there are some streamers that do that. So, but we may do that. Yeah, John G. I think that's okay to do. Come back for the power hour or something like that. Come back for the afternoon. I did find it, I don't know. I know maybe there's some volume profile or what is it called? Not volume, order flow traders in here. I think it was funny how Cammy yesterday was saying that basically candle patterns are just, basically he said candle patterns are bullshit. That you know, order flows. Order flow's the way to go. I'm happy that he's trading order flow into something that's helping, or, you know, making him, he says it's the best he's traded. But, like, I don't know. I still feel like the candle pattern trading is, to me, it's like to each his own, right? Whatever you do to make you successful is fine. I do what I do. But, yeah, I just think it's I thought it was kind of funny that he said that. So, ever tried sitting through a shitty PA until the pain gets unbearable? Max, I've had 12-hour streams, Max. So that's a pretty crappy PA when you start at 3 a.m. and you don't stop until 3 p.m. So, oh, yeah, we're wired different. Exactly, Black Beauty. I mean, if it makes him successful, it was just funny how he was like, yeah, if you're trading candlesticks, it's just patterns. There's just random. It doesn't mean anything. I mean, clearly there's something to it if you can make money. All right, let's see here. But to each his own, like you said. Cammy has every year a new strategy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he was just doing ICT and then he switched over to Dave Teaches. So, I do like Cammy. Yeah. I've always liked Cammy. I mean, I watched Cammy, you know, when he first started streaming. I like Cammy. Really I mean, I think he's a genuine guy for sure. Yeah, for sure. This is a little bull flag breakout right here. I'm not taking it, but this is it. Is it? We in the macro? Yeah, we're coming to the macro in 1 minute, too. Entry really was down here. Use a mix of retail, ICT, CRT, test what works and stick with it. Yeah. Oh, he says VWAP isn't relevant. Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard him say that. Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I use obviously a model that's ICT related, and I use a lot of the concepts. But like, I'm not one of those people who are like, you know, bow to the foot, you know, or somebody or whatever. I trade what I see, and that's kind of what I do there. Had to put that line there so I could see if that was equal highs or not. Oh, are these equal though? Hold on. 8150. Nope. They're off by a tick. Little double top there. ES is above the VWAP or above the, oh, that's initial balance. I'm going to take a spot here. I'm going to take a little. I'm going to take that like that right there. And I'm not going to move my stop. It's going to stay here. ICT Shrine? Yeah, I do. It's right behind me. Should I try to go? I mean, I do think if we get above these highs here, I think that we move into the 610. Should I try to target up there? I mean, I don't think that's. Let's go for something like that. I almost want to add a second contract here. I almost want to take two. Risk 400, take one off there. And this way we can keep a runner on. And if we get stopped out, that's okay. It'll be just $400. We'll be down $300. All right, we're in. Obviously, we want to see a reaction here. If this candle turns green, I might take some profit. I'm going to take one off right here. And that's when I'll go break even. Come on. Oh, come on. You can't get that close to me now. Come on, give it to me. I'm taking it off. It's going to go. I feel like it is. I'm just a little bit too over leveraged there. Up 187. I don't know. Over leveraged there. Oh, I'm going to make more than 100K, Black Beauty. We're going to blow this out of the water this year. You wait and see. My goal, I said, was 100, but you'll see what happens. You shall see. There's my target number 1, and then I was planning on going break even. You know it's going to work. Target number 1, I was planning on going break even, and I was going to target the whole number. Oh, I just didn't trust it. Even though this was kind of what I was talking about waiting for. This is what I look for, guys. When you have a clear drawn liquidity, you're in the macro, you have the 9 EMA inside a fair value gap. Like, this is decent. Like, this trade right here, the first test after we cross and we kind of spread out is almost always the best test. Been on for 20 minutes. Let's go, Michael. Yeah, I said my goal was only 100K, but I plan on blowing that out of the water with my payouts here. I think March, April, May, June, the middle 8 months are going to be huge months. This month 10K, next month 10K, or actually next month 20K, and then we're going to try to move into $40 to $50,000 months. That's going to be my goal. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm really locked in on my discipline so far this year. I realize we're only 2 weeks into the year, but my discipline and my mindset so far, as far as my funded accounts go, so far this year has been on point. So if I keep that discipline and mindset that way, there's no reason that we can't really kill it this year. I should really blow no accounts, right? Especially not the 20 if I keep my discipline where it needs to be. This trade's going to work. I mean, I think this is a pretty high probability trade. I don't know. I was over leveraged there with 2. I probably should have just stuck with 1. So, you didn't notice so far? I love it. He didn't notice it. Oh. Almost top of the hour. Doesn't that mean something? It just means we'll make it a little push. The last 10 minutes and the first 10 minutes, Jason, is where we kind of seek liquidity. I think liquidity sitting up there at 610. I think that's where the market wants to go. But I was only going to target the 600. Above the 81, I want to see a pretty big candle. Took $85 there when that could have been like, I mean, like, yeah, 16 points up already. So the idea on these is really not to move your stop on these EMH plays, but like, I don't know why, man. I like moving my stop. 610's yours, take profit. Jason is a genius. Jason, you're supposed to be in class. What are you over here doing, guy? Yeah, ES holding there at 6036, but I think pushing to the 40 gives us to the 600. So pushing to the 40 gives us the 600. Probably. We're holding that 9 the whole way up so far. I mean, if we get another retest of the entry, I could still jump in. It is a great feeling, Max. Jason's he's only 15. You got some time right now. You're not in lunch. No, you might be in lunch. It's 11 o'clock. He's in the 9th grade. He's a 9th grader. Got some time. Oh, the hands are always out. He's the one who wants to go to the national title game on Monday. His hand's already out. It's already itching and out. He's an Ohio State fan. I don't know how that happened. Don't ask me. All right, above 81, we're going to see a little boner candle. Everybody say boner. Let's all say it together. 3, 2, 1. Boner. Oh. I didn't hear anybody say it with me. That's rude. That's rude. Woof, woof. Yeah, we need a maxi bark. Your hand's already out. I know. You ain't lying. Here comes the boner, guys. Wait for it. Mama Pond said it. Let's go. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. Don't paper hands these trades like I do, guys. Don't paper hand them. You said it to your girl, and your girlfriend ran outside. She said, "Oh no, I don't want anything to do with that." Oh. Well, we had a little pop there. I want to see it boner right into the 610s. Really, at least the 600s, just to make me feel better. Just to stab the knife into my trade a little deeper. A little deeper. Stab it in there. Yeah, Michael, I paper-handed it. I was never in the red on that trade. I mean, what do we have? 2 points of drawdown, and I was, panicked. I don't know why. I guess that's about as much boner as you can expect on a day like this, right? All right, here we go. You know 610's coming. You know it's coming. You know 600's coming too. I mean, look at this. It would have been a banger trade for me. That would have been 840 points on the runner and 20 points. No, we were only taking 9 points on the other. So that would have been a $1,000 trade. Woulda, coulda been if I would have held. But as I tend to do sometimes, I paper hand. I did take it, Jason, right here. I panicked and took it off. I entered right there. I mean, I called it out. Called it out in live time. Just didn't hold it. Stupidity. Idiocy. Idiots. I mean, idiot. I don't know what to tell you. Let's blow some accounts. Nah, no full port shorts. Not until we get into maybe the 610 area. Then I think looking for shorts might make sense. Yeah, Mama Pond, that's the thing. You know, I knew it was going to go. I knew it was. Honestly, like I said, I over-leveraged there. This is a new funded account. I didn't want to start off with like a $400 loss, even though that's minor. It would have been $300, really. I could maybe re-enter off the 80. Retest. Little untested wick here with the 9. But the problem is it could pull back into the 60s. I don't think it will, though. I think we will hold the 80 and then run right into the 610. Still got a little something. Yeah, a little bit. Anyway, what time frame Patrick trades his bull and bear flags? 2 minutes, as far as I know, Pine Tree. Got in late and hung on for 2 minis. 66 up, 1055 up to 81. Let's go. Yeah, I should have loot for sure. I don't know. I like the entry. I like the idea of that trade. I mean, I talked about it. I talk about the spreading of the EMAs. You know, leave us a nice little fair value gap. When you get these EMA, the first test in a fair value gap right there, it really is solid. Especially when it's inside the macro and it has a clean draw on liquidity. The only reason why I picked 599.75 is just because I wanted to front run the whole number. Obviously, I think it's going to run into 611 here. At least 611. ES probably going to get a little resistance right there at the 40. Got a pivot point. It's hanging out at 38, but I think the next push takes us into the 611. You the man, Marson. Passed the 50K Bulenox using the code MM. I was in way earlier. Darn it, Luke. Just stab it. Just dig it deeper. Just dig it deeper. $3 over is perfect. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Like, I do that a lot too. It's one of the things I am trying to work on. All right, there's a retest of the 80. This wouldn't be a bad re-entry spot, but I I could. We are still in the macro. I mean, we could easily retest the 21, though, is the problem. Yeah, that would have been dirty right there, too. It would have been like a point from my take profit. All right, there's the first test of the 21. This actually isn't bad here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to wait for it to get back above 82, and I think I'm going to re-enter on one mini here. Let's see. Got in 545, hold for 30 minutes, trying to hold longer. 30 minutes is a long time. Hey, Prince Sethi, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Second test there of the 21. Couldn't get back above the 9, though. I'm waiting on it to get back above the 9, and I'll go long. If it gets back above the 9 here, I'll go long and put my stop below that wick. So I'm just waiting. All right, I'm in. And it immediately dumps. Still got 5 more minutes left in the macro here. I think we run the 610. I'm going to go stop to break even at 594. Otherwise, I'm not going to move the stop. So 594, I'll go break even. Obviously, if it retests the 21 one more time, we're in trouble. And we'll probably just be stopped out. We had 2 tests of it, so maybe that's enough. You could enter now, Prince. I mean, but this is definitely not as high a probability as the one I had earlier that I paper-handed. This is kind of a little bit of a chase, to be honest. Coming back into the 90 there. 5 minutes after the hour, 6 after. Again, stop to break even there at 94. I want to see a pretty big candle above that. Actually, I'm going stop to break even now. Too much of a high risk trade here, so in late. I'm actually going to move this up to here. Kind of trail it kind of tight here. At least, all right, well, trailed it too tight. Too tight. If I waited for this, I already know. I mismanaged this again. It's going to be a big candle now. Should have waited to go break even there. 2 trades in a row. Here comes the big candle into the 611. Yeah, I know it is, Pawn. That's the problem. Above 600 here. We get above 600, you're going to see the boner. I don't know. I mismanaged that. You're a tiny bit concerned about the pre-market breaker action here. We'll see. I don't know. It's a bit of a chase there. It was for sure a chase. Let's call it what it was. It's a chase. I think it's a reasonable chase, but it was a chase. One retest of the 9 there. Stop at break even would have been fine. 15-minute inverted. I didn't even look at it. Every time a movement stops slightly and the profit never fails, comes back and tags me. Yeah. Futures close at 1. They close at 1 p.m. Central mark. So if I would have just held, woulda, coulda, shoulda, didn't do it, then that's my first take profit. And then the second one was 602.50. So that would have been the first take profit on the first trade, all the way down there at the bottom from here, from 559 up to 600. Would have been a 40-point banger. But unfortunately, I'm an idiot and didn't hold. So let's see here. If this hits the stop, then it actually would not have hit my take profit. 602.50 was our take profit, and our stop would be at 82.75. And would have been stopped anyway. Same result. Oh, yeah. I don't know if the New York Stock Exchange is open. At least futures. 55 points, 30-minute trade. Oh, Max is barking. Wait, we're up 187. Hold on. That's the wrong account. Maxie, what are you barking at? All right, so we are up on this fresh one, 303. 391. And then 187. Oh, he's definitely barking over there. Little retest of the 21 there. I don't love the second retest. I mean, the first one, if you took it off the 21, that's pretty good banger, 30 points. But the reason I didn't is because, I don't know, actually it wouldn't have been a bad idea to do that. I kind of wanted to wait for a little confirmation. But see how bad price action is? We're at the end of the macro now. This should have already ran to this imbalance. On any day with good price action, this would already be at this imbalance. But that's just the price action we're getting today. Just really snaky, really grindy. I mean, if you just look, like, where are the fair value gaps at? Like, that's a 4-pointer. I mean, there's not really any, you got a couple. That's it. 187-point range, I think, for the day. 172-point range. Since open. Oh, that sucks, Ubin. Hate to hear that. 7,488 profit out of 9,000 Tradeify straight to sim. 5 days out of 10 complete. I've set my own risk parameters. 900. Oh, let's go, Isaiah. Nice job. Yeah, I mean, if you got your own risk parameters and you follow them, that's perfect. Yeah, I took one pre-market trade. It was before we took out that one of these levels. I think it was right here. Yeah, the 60s. I took a long there. How the U.S. indices control other countries. Yeah. Tends to do that. I don't quite know why. ES did tap that pivot point already. I thought that once the ES got to the pivot point, we would already be at this imbalance, but we just are not. We're not there. Oh. Man, this is just horrible, guys. I think I'm going to call it, guys. I have a headache. I'm hungry. I didn't sleep good last night. I mean, I think it's a good time to just call it. I just showed you guys the P&L. Let me show you the Apexes. I mean, I didn't take anything on them. We're still sitting just where we were. Still at 0. Take Profit Trader. I took that one trade where I was accidentally in a micro instead of a mini. So I didn't take anything else. I did flip the last day on this one. I flipped the last day on that one. So we should have this account on Monday, Tuesday for them. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. And we'll be back on Monday. Today's Friday, right? Yeah. Well, we might do a power hour. We'll see. If the price action looks better, we'll do a power hour. If not, we'll do a backtest stream probably on Sunday. I'm going to be backtesting the EMA strategy that I've been kind of playing around with on evals. So we'll do a backtesting stream on Sunday. Maybe later in the afternoon before market opens. And then, we'll kind of go from there. Appreciate you, Max. Isaiah, but mine says it's been 800 in profit. Yeah, let's go. 300 a day for the next 5 days. You got it, Isaiah. All day. But, no, I haven't done it yet, Anna. I'm going to do it live. So you can watch it on Sunday. Live with me. You can give input and feedback. And we'll do it live on Sunday afternoon. We're going to backtest the EMA strategy and see what the win rate is. Should we move our stop? Should we not move our stop? That sort of thing. So, but anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. And if you are green, lock it in. This price action sucks. Don't give your money back.